Let's talk about facts, shall we? Yes, we shall. I want to speak of the incident that we had. Let me put this down. I want to speak of, and I'm not even going to give him the shout out. No, I'm going to give Iggy the shout out. Why not? What Iggy is trying to do, and a lot of other folks are trying to do with like Jonxarmy and Marfoogle, is not really a bad thing. You know, if a person's heart is there and is an impact like myself that's wanting to help other folks out there and not to be scammed, be taken advantage of, I truly get it. And like, I've done a few videos on Marf, giving a hard time, trying to entertain and be funny and goofy about it, just like I did with John X. You know, I did a couple, "You're a scammer, John X," and bippity boppity bippity boo and stuff when he's very invested and all that. But I do not go into a live video and try to get a lot of haters fired up and pissed off. I don't think Iggy's seen the big picture. Like I'm saying, it's no disrespect to him again. But what a lot of these people don't understand is that you are creating a lynch mob. And you are creating more hate. You know what I mean? Iggy had somebody call me last night, whether this person was real or not real. He had this guy call in that was supposedly a part of Marfoogle when he first started out. And this guy had information to expose Marf. And again, how do we know if this guy is, him and Marf can get along or something, and now this dude's just mad and he wants to, you know what I mean, try to destroy Marf like a lot of other folks do because they're either mad at him or whatever. Pardon me, I had a burp. So what I'm trying to say is, without factual facts, you know what I mean? Brother, what's up there, brother? You're like, I didn't want to start it. That's how it starts. Then you get the lynch. But I'm telling you, that's what I'm fixing to say, brother. And so what Iggy's trying to do, like I said, it's not a bad thing, but Iggy's all about the truth. Like, you know, there's all these people out there that's claiming to know the truth and spreading this fear porn out there with no factual proof. And literally what Iggy did last night was he got this guy that could either be just mad at Marf, you know what I mean? He's got a vendetta out on Marf right now. So he comes on Iggy's live and he's throwing gasoline on the fire now. Like, again, and I can't say this enough, you know, I'm not putting Iggy down. I ain't scared of him. I don't care if he wants to be all thug and whatever, roll and crap. I ain't scared of none of these people, man. I've dealt with trolls and bullies forever on the internet, man. I know about them. So again, I'm not coming down on him, but it's like he don't understand. Like last night, I think it hit him when Marfoogle called in and talked to Iggy. Like, literally, guys, I'm talking like there's a bunch of people watching, ain't but my brother right there. But I'm literally, guys, Iggy's been kind of going out Marf for a little while, and they've been kind of back and forth at each other. And he's been like pumping all his people up, all his lynch mobs up, all his thugs, all these other people, you know what I mean, to start hating. Now, again, I agree, man. If somebody's taking advantage of people, you know, expose them. Me, myself, I will expose them in a funny, goofy way where I'm not trying to get people want to go kill nobody, beat nobody up, you know what I mean? Iggy's way of doing it, because he got them fired up, is literally progressing and causing, he's throwing gasoline. Oh my God, what am I trying to say? Literally, when he had this guy call in, he doesn't know for sure this guy. Like, this guy just came on his video, his live video earlier or something, and said he's got proof, everything. Now, you know, this guy, I kind of remember him. Kind of helping Marf out a long time ago. But to hear his voice, I don't know if it's really him. Who knows who this guy really is? But he's on there having this guy call in, and he's fueling these people up there getting pissed off and getting even more mad. You know, and there's a lot of crazy people out there, is what I'm trying to say is, when you try to do something good and, you know, get every bit of the proof that you need, all right? Do a video and have all your proof, like factual facts, and do a video. But when you literally get people fired up, oh my God, I'm fixing to bust him, I got this guy coming, and you're getting all the, Iggy normally gets about 300 views, maybe, on his live videos. He's got over 2,000 views right now on his live videos. That means that's 2,000 people now are either trying to protect Marv, or do a death threats to Iggy and his family, or do a death threats to Marv. Literally, oh man, we don't know who's out there. Like me, myself, when I try to expose somebody, I mean, unless it's a child molester and somebody that's a pedophile or with that, I'm going to go all out. And I got to have these facts. And when I have these facts is when I do it. And like I said before, I actually did a sting operation with the police, FBI and all that, to catch this pedophile, this child molester on Facebook that was hitting on these little 13 and 11-year-old girls. Yeah, they should have been on Facebook, but they was in this selfie group. And these kids was in this group, and this man's 39 years old, and he's hitting on these little tiny girls, 14-year-old girls in there. He's putting his cell phone number right there for everybody to see. Everybody's like, what's up with this creep? I'm getting off topic right now. That's fucking thing was wrong. I totally agree. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So I'm bouncing around, but let me get back to Iggy for a second. So what Iggy did is he had this guy come on with no factual proof yet. Iggy supposedly has screenshots of things that perspired, or I think he even has a video, so I'm not going to discredit the video part, but he's got like these screenshots. Now, how many of you guys out there know that hackers can take a person's picture and pretend to be somebody else? It could have been a hacker, somebody that's wanting to cause issues for Marv, or just want to make Iggy look like a fool on live, you know what I mean? So whatever screenshot he might have, there's still no literal proof that it actually came from a real person or whatever. Yesterday, and I'm going to give props. I'm going to give props to Iggy. He gave Marv's first real name, but because he's got all these lynch mobs out there, he's got all these people out there, and crazy people and psychopaths, and these thugs, whatever, that's in his check that's following him, somebody in there literally gave out Marv's real name, his first and last name, all right? Iggy didn't see that at first because there's a lot of comments going on, you know? Somebody had pointed it out about a half hour later, somebody pointed it out, and Iggy got mad. He's like, whoa, 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 everybody, whoa. You know, do not put Marv's real name on there. He goes, that's why I didn't put his whole name on there for. Because, you know what I mean, he's trying to expose him, but he's trying to be smart about how he done it. So I give props to Iggy for that. And he was highly upset about it, man. And he was like, erase it, you know, take it down, whatever. What had happened afterwards, and I didn't even know that Marv has death threats. I did not know that people have been that's threatening to kill him and his family. I didn't know, nobody knew that Marv literally had to go to the police yesterday morning, file these complaints, and have police watching him. He could not even go to his own home. He had to go to a motel room. So we're in this live chat. None of us even know what's going on yet, that Marv's got death threats, that he had to go hide out in the hotel room. So all this bash is going on. All these people are hating on Marv and wanting to hurt Marv and talking shit. There's these people that's on Marv's side, and these trolls, whatever, making death threats to Iggy. Iggy's like, yeah, come on over here. I got a gun. I got bullets. You know what I mean? Call me, blah, blah, blah. And he's all trying to be thug. He's trying to be gangster. He's always telling these people, yeah, come on, mother effer, come on. You know? But this thing that he did causes death threats to Iggy and his family and causing issues. And because of what he's doing, he's causing death threats and issues for Marv's family. For his whole family, for his wife, his 3-year-old daughter. You know what I mean? There are death threats and there are things being said about them. Yes, I know. That's definitely the sin on YouTube. What I'm trying to say is, oh my God, Jesus. So we don't know that Marv's got this going on. I'm watching the live feed and I'm recording it. Don't get me wrong, everybody. I'm in Mark's group on Facebook. And I was like, everybody, you need to watch this. I'm not sure what Iggy's got, what's going on, but that's who I am. I am not about, I'm not just going to take sides. Like, I've been following Marv. I know he's got a good heart. I know he's a good guy. And I know he gets tied up. His head got kind of big and things became overwhelming for him and he kind of changed. But I still believe in the dude. You know what I mean? And that's who I am because that's who I am. And I still believe in Iggy because that's who I am. Oh, man. So we're in the live chat and we're watching. I'm recording it. You know, I'm recording live in Facebook, recording him live on YouTube. Somebody puts up where Marv's hotel room's at. He said Marv is staying at so-and-so hotel room, something, something, something. I'm like, oh, this troll here is just trying to start more shit. You know what I mean? This troll was trying to cause more issues and have people go there, bippity-boppity-bippity-boo shit or whatever. It wasn't until 3 hours later, towards the end of the video, where Marv had called in, and Marv spills the beans, and he's like, you caused me all these issues. What did I ever do to you? You know, and I don't know the statistics. I don't know the factual facts. I hear Marv talking. I hear Iggy talking. And it's like drama. It's like as the world effing turns, man. Back and forth drama. I'm like, holy freaking crap, man. I literally started, I had to quit watching Marv. And I had to quit watching Iggy because of all this crap. It became into a thug match and shit, man. So Marv gets on there and he's explaining what the hell's going on. That he's got death threats. That he had to go to the police and he has to have police protection and all that. He had to go hide out in a motel room. Iggy apologizes. It's like, man, I'm not trying to cause no harm to your family. I apologize. I am so sorry for this. And he's being sincere. Even though he still acts like a bitch at the end of the video. And he's still saying that only reason why Marv came on there was for damage control because Marv was supposedly trying to protect his ass or whatever. I'm sure Marv has done wrong. All right? That is not the point here. All right? And I'm sure there's proof out there. I'm not denying that. But literally what Iggy was doing was he started this live video with the intent to get people pissed off at Marv and try to bust him and get this lynch mob. Now, I'm not saying he's trying to get lynch mob to go beat him up or kill him, but he is fueling these people out there that Iggy has no idea who these people are. 2,000 views, 2,000 people. I don't know what the views are right now. This morning when I checked it 2 or 3 hours ago, it was 2,000 views. When we was watching, it only had 400 views. When I got this morning, it was like 600 views. That means another 1,400 views happened within a few hours. There ain't no telling who is out there watching this. There is so many psychopaths out there that wants to make a name for themselves, that wants to go out there and kill somebody just to say, I kill them. You know what I mean? There's these freaking psychopaths out there that stalks actors and actresses and singers. You know what I mean? They want to get their name out there. Yeah, I've seen it so many times. Yes, bro. And it's ridiculous. And I don't think Iggy's seen the big picture. I don't think he's seen the big picture. That's why, like, in my videos, I'm ragging on Marv. And while I was ragging on John X, and you guys can check it out, like, I literally was saying, Jonxarmy, I'm going to keep on having fun, making fun of you, and do what I do. I'm trying to bring awareness, but I'm trying to make it funny, because I don't want to create this thing where people want to go out and hurt somebody, because they're trying to make money. Everybody's out there. Some people hustle this, some people hustle that. You know what I mean? It's not my job to say what they're doing is totally wrong. Scam people? Yes. I agree, man. I want to bust these people. But for me, my mission in life is not to go out there and bust scammers. If I come across a pedophile or something like that, a child molester, I'm going to put them in their place. If I come across somebody that's bullying a child and this child's going to take their life because of it, yes, that's my mission in life. It's all good, bro. I get where you're coming from. I know you do, brother. I'm just basically, I'm talking to you, brother, but I know you're here with me, and I know you know me, and you know, I don't know what to say. I'm just saying that I'm talking right now because I know there's going to be other people that's going to watch this video, and I want them to hear this. We don't know. Yeah, like I'm talking to you, brother, but I'm literally thinking like there's other people here talking like I always do, man. I'm just thinking about, what's that, George? So I'm just literally talking because I know other people are going to be here. So please, brother, Paul, don't take what I'm saying as I'm talking right now, like I'm actually talking to you or down to you or trying to enlighten you. I'm just glad you're here watching, man, and at least I know somebody's watching right this minute. But literally, it hit me. That person that gave out that person that gave out Marv's hotel where he's staying at in his room, he really gave out Marv's hotel in his room. He literally gave that information out. So I'm just saying that, my God, Marv, now if Marv's lying and he don't have the police watching him, he's not hiding out in a motel room, that his life is not in danger, then Marv is going to look more like shit because Marv was live telling Iggy and everybody that was in the chat what is going on. So if Marv's lying about that, oh my God, that's something that Iggy could use against him. And Iggy's like, if I find out this is fake, man, I caught you live. Did you see that call? Yes, you talking about the call with Marv? I can't remember. I don't know who you was that just popped up, sir, ma'am. I don't know. Your comment popped on and it popped off, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I was on there. Okay, P. Brown. Cheers, good people. So, my brother, we're talking about Iggy and the death threats to Marv. Again, just so you see what's going on, Iggy was awesome. Iggy was awesome, but do you understand what Iggy had also caused? He also caused, Iggy's trying to do something good, but what Iggy don't understand, there's a lot of crazy people out there that literally will go and try to kill Marv and his family. Go and kidnap his child and rape her. There are crazy people that was in the chat last night wanting to hurt Iggy. So I'm just saying that, again, no disrespect to Iggy, I'm just saying that you have to be careful when you're trying to expose people and how you create these lynch mobs out there. I'm not saying that Iggy told people to go do nothing to Marv, okay? And he even said last night, that he felt bad and he was pissed off when somebody gave out Marv's real name. Like, he was literally pissed off about that somebody put that on the live feed for everybody to see it. Like, it pissed Iggy off. I'm not sure who tried to call me, man. We trying to fuck up my live feed. So, I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying that come on, hang up on me. You just got to be careful what you're doing. That wasn't Iggy's fault. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. Literally just said it, that it wasn't Iggy's fault. I mainly went to expose Jonxarmy. I've been getting him. I know, you do great with Jonxarmy, man. You do excellent with Jonxarmy. And again, for anybody that's watching this video, do not take what I'm saying bad. I'm not saying that Iggy went out of his way. What I'm saying is, if you're going to be on a live video and you're all jacked up and you're trying to get fired, like this guy that called in, how do we know that he's not just pissed off at Marv and he's making things up just to fuel the fire and get everybody pissed off? Literally, you have to be careful what you do on the internet, because you literally can have the wrong people following you. And like literally right now, if Marv got killed, his family got killed this morning at that motel room, guess what? Iggy, the fuel was saying Marv is, I feel what you're saying, Marv is a LARP. I'm not sure what that part says, but LARP means. So yeah, again, I'm not coming down on Iggy at all. I've been through this before. Like, I literally experienced this like 4 years ago. You have to be careful what you say and what you do. Make sure that you totally get the facts. You got to have the factual facts. Just because somebody, and you know what I mean, just because somebody says that, I got a text message and it shows bippity boppity bippity boo, what? I got what you're saying. Okay, cool deal, thank you. Because I don't want nobody to think, like literally, Iggy, I don't know, he thought I was, when I said he looked high in that one video, he kind of got mad, and then he's like, oh, it's cool, bro, it's cool, I understand what you're saying. He was cool with me. Later on that video, we're still in the live chat, we're having a good time. And I don't know what I said to him, but he wound up blocking me. I'm like, what the hell? And everybody's like, Iggy, why you blocked Michael for you never said nothing out of the way? We're all having a good time, laughing and joking. So, bippity boppity bippity boo. But you got to be careful what you do on the internet, because literally, because of his live chat last night, and because how he presented his live chat and how it was targeted, to bust Marv and get all these people fired up and pissed off at Marv. If somebody literally went and killed Marv and his family this morning at the motel room, literally that person that put his full name, Marv's full name on there, and the other person that put where Marv's motel room is and the room number, Iggy can be held accountable for it. Like, he might not go to jail for it, but he can. Well, they was doing that on accident. The mods was put in timeout also. I know. Again, no disrespect. I'm not saying Iggy. I'm not saying at all that Iggy said, hey guys, put his address up there. Hey guys, put his full name up there. What I'm saying is, he is a felon. He's been in and out of prison. He's got strikes against him. Iggy has got to be smart what he's doing. He's going to be like #1 prime suspect if anything happens to that family. Because in the comments, one of the goons, whoever it was, put Marv's name out there, his full name. They also put the motel room he was at and the address. Now, all the cops got to say is, you know what I mean, that, oh, you put these guys up to it. They're part of your clan. And it's going to cause Iggy a hard time. Detoxing is bad. Okay, detoxing is bad. Bippity boppity bippity boo. I love this, man. You need to talk to Iggy about this. I tried to. I literally, in his video, I went into his video, I seen other people kind of give him a hard time. I seen other people tell him he did a great job. I literally commented to Iggy, and I was like, Iggy, listen, brother, you're putting yourself in a bad position because you are a felon, and you already been in and out of prison. You got strikes against you. All it takes is for somebody to kill Marv and his family. And in your live video, you had some stranger, who knows who it was, put Marv's real name in there, in the motel room, and his address, in the motel room number. So the police, right? So the police can literally say, you are the one that caused this, Iggy. It was your people. You might have told your friends to put his address in and all that. He's going to be an accomplice, is what I'm trying to say. And Iggy's going to try to prove his innocence. So I'm definitely, oh my God, the reality. I was like, when Marv got on there and talking about, now, if Marv's lying about it, like I said, that is going to be Marv who's going to like, oh my God, Jesus, live. He was on the phone and he was saying, you know what I mean? Oh, I got these death threats and I had to go to the police. The police has got to protect me and my family and we had to go hide. That's going to make Marv look like a retard if it was a big lie. But I guarantee you it was not. I found Iggy, and a week ago, I don't know all the facts about Iggy. Well, I'm not here to have anybody pass judgment on Iggy, one bit at all. I've been following him for about a month or something. And he was doing kind of like I was doing, kind of exposed John X a little bit. Like, I wasn't hardcore about it. I let Baffled by Bullshit, because that's the man. Baffled by Bullshit is the one that really found John X Army's Red Vest video and talking about how he's a scammer and how he was this and he was that, and you could be this and you could snap into reality. So yeah, I'm just saying, I've been down that road before. My little story is, about 4 years ago, I had a troll on Facebook. I've had trolls and haters on Facebook for a long time because of my Dead Nuts movement, because I helped kids and grown up with depression, bullying, suicide, self-harming. Because I was suicidal with all the cuts and the things that I've been through, they wanted me to kill myself. They literally, when they see me dance around, be myself and having a good time, and they kept trying to trash me. And then they even attacked my brother who had Down syndrome, started calling him retard. And they actually took my son's picture, and my son was 10 years old at the time. They took my son's picture and they did a meme like on it, and they put like pornographic stuff on there about it. And then he posted that picture on Facebook and had all of his other pedophile goons talking about raping my son and effing him in the mouth and grooming him and kidnapping him. Now, I didn't like, but I like was saying why Marv called him. Iggy did hit a nerve. Oh, I know. But I had these trolls literally, and his name is Bruce Murphy, and he's from Collins, Illinois, and he's also got another profile that's in Australia. I think it's Sydney, Australia or something. But he hated that I was so positive. They was trying to trash me, and it didn't bother me. And then he started talking, well, I thank you very much. And he started talking about my brother, like, I said he has Down syndrome, he's calling him a retard and thing. And that didn't really bother me. Like it used to bother me until I got thicker skin and I realized that was just the way that they try to roast you. That was just the way they try to break you down from what you're trying to do positive. They was jealous of me because everything they were saying to me and trashed me on my dancing videos. I can't dance, you know what I mean? But I did it anyways. And I did to help show people on Facebook strength, that it's just words. Words cannot hurt you if you have self-worth for yourself. So they hated me because I agree with you, never bring a child into, or disabled person. I agree with you 100%. So they was trying to hurt me any way they could. That's why they took my son's picture. And then they posted it on Facebook and they literally shared it to the troll groups. And they had other trolls that are talking about raping my son and doing all kinds of stuff to my 10-year-old son, trying to piss me off. Now, it made me mad, don't get me wrong, but I was not going to feed into it. I was not going to have that satisfaction that they got to me. I got into their group, and they didn't know I was there. And I got into the group, and I seen all their comments they were saying back and forth about my child and about other kids, and it's crazy. I screenshotted everything. I collected my evidence. The reason why I found this dude's real profile is because he has a clown face on, and he has a picture. He has two profiles. One has a clown face on, the other one didn't. But it was the exact same pose. He was doing something like this or whatever. But the same face, what it was, he had the exact same tattoo right there. So when I searched the name Bruce Murphy, I found another Bruce Murphy, same person without no clown face on, same tattoo. So what I did was, I found out who his wife was by going through the friends list and all that. So I contacted his wife, and I told her what her husband was doing. She's got kids with this guy. I showed her the screenshots. I said, this is what your husband's doing. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I told him before that he better stop doing this stuff or he's going to get in trouble. That's how I knew who he really truly was. And so I got all my information. And I told the lady, listen, I'm worried about your kids because he's talking about raping my son. He has a pedo page. It's a pedo bear page. And it's all about grooming little children. And they say they don't rape them or molest them. They groom them or they make love to them. FBI shit right there. Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. I actually work with the FBI and the police to help bust him and another child predator on Facebook a while back. His name was Bobby Beard. So I literally did my detective work and I got all this information in and I had it stored. And you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bust this dude. I'm gonna bust this dude. He wasn't getting me pissed off. Dude from Australia detoxed me in December, dropped my Addy in my kid's pic. He's got a clown face, man. He's not like overweight, but he's kind of round. I'll try to see if I can find his picture later, and I will try to share it with you guys. Bruce Murphy. And so when he wasn't getting to me no more, and he wasn't really bothering me, you know what I mean? I was there, I was getting all my information. He texted me and told me to send him a nude picture of my son. I told him to go fuck yourself. I should be cussing on him when I get in trouble. I told him, bippity boppity bippity boo. So he said, if you don't do it, he goes, I'm at your kid's school right now in Hayhire, Georgia. And he goes, if you don't send me a picture right now, I'm going to get one and I'm going to kidnap him. When he told me my son's school and the address, that's when I got concerned. That's when I was like, and I was with my girl Julie at the time, and I told her, that's it, we got to go. So we went straight on down to the police department, and I talked to the detectives. I literally gave them my password to my Facebook account, and because I already went through death threats from this guy. Like, this guy was trying to say that I was molesting my brother that had Down syndrome. Like, he literally took videos of me dancing. I got a video of me teaching my brother how to dance, like dubstep and all that. You know, and kids with Down syndrome, they're not really outgoing, and I'm trying to teach them how to dance. He's takes screenshots of where I was sitting with my brother and had my hand on his leg by his knee or something. And he made a meme of that, talking about me raping my brother that has Down syndrome. Then he started putting things on Facebook that I molest my kids. So now I've got people He's posting shit everywhere. I got people believing that I molested my kids, that I was molesting my brother. I had people hating on me, just like what Iggy was doing without factual proof yet. He's already started people death threats and want to hurt Marf and his family. So I got people with death threats threatening to come kill me and calling me a pervert, calling me a pedo. And I'm like, no, you guys are all over. I'm sitting trying to defend myself for like a month. I'm like, you guys are wrong. It's him that's the bad guy. You know what I mean? But they didn't want to believe it because, you know, word of mouth and whatever. So this is what went on. I've got people that found my address and screenshotted my address from Google, wherever, how they did it, man. They got into my account and they got my address and got where I lived at. Posted on Facebook. And people are like, I'm going to come kill you. That didn't bother me still. It didn't bother me until he had my kid's address of the school that he went to. And he told me, we're sitting right now at your kid's school right now, and when he comes out, we're going to get him. When he said that crap, I took it seriously. So I went down and I talked to the detectives. Like I said, I gave the detectives my password to my Facebook account, and they're probably still in my Facebook account. I gave them permission to be there because of all the death threats and everything I was going through. And because I had already prior worked with the FBI to catch the child molester. So we go into his trolling group that he was posting all this pornographic shit. So I'm sitting there with the detectives. The detectives are badass. Like, they literally, any messages that you delete, they have this software that pulls everything up. So the detectives there are getting all this information, contacting the wife, contacting the school. Long story short of that situation was I didn't hear back from the police for a while. Bruce Murphy had disappeared for over 2+ years and had went to jail. He had went to prison. He had finally got back out not long ago and also tried to, later man, nice to see you again. And that is insane. So literally, Bruce Murphy popped back up again and I played him off. Like, he don't bother me no more. You know what I mean? I played him off. I act like I didn't know who he was. He's like, it's me, dude. I'm the one that was giving you a hard time. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I don't know who you are. What are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm trolling him back. Like, he's like, dude, you remember me? I'm like, dude, I don't know who the hell you are. You know what I mean? I was doing my part. So what I'm trying to say is because of Bruce Murphy and his bullshit lies, and there was no facts, anybody can go there and search my name on the, I don't know, where you go search people's backgrounds, whatever, you can see there ain't no kind of child molestation, none of that bullshit. But it was something that he did because did he really hurt kids? I truly don't know, because that's something the police didn't tell me. It was their own investigation. I didn't know that he went to prison. He did go to jail. I'm not sure. Like I said, he's not with his wife no more, and he don't see his kids no more. But he's got some other woman that he's with, and she's got kids. So I don't know if he really messed with his kids. You got to be a sick bastard to have a pedo page and talk about raping kids and molesting them and effing them in their butts and all that stuff, man. So what he did to me was wrong, and there was, I think they found like 460 something pictures on his internet, child pornography and stuff like that. So I cannot sit here and say that he actually touched kids or molested them, because then I can't give you those factual facts. But he literally did have pornographic stuff on his internet that the police seized and found. Oh my God. So my word to Iggy is you got to be careful, man, because you going live and you getting everybody fired up and all this stuff. If something happens to Marf and people on your live stream literally are giving out his address of the motel room he's at where he's hiding and giving out his full name, Iggy could be held accountable for it. Like I said, he is a convicted felon. He's been in and out of prison, and he's trying to get his life back together. Like I said, Iggy's got people giving him death threats on his live video. He's like, come on over, I got a gun, I got bullets, and he's feeding it to him. I hope Iggy watches this. Yeah, I do too. Like I said, I don't know why Iggy blocked me for it. Everybody in the live video a few days ago, literally, we was all getting along good. We're talking about dipping cookies in water, and we're all laughing and having a great time. And I don't know what, I know one thing, he was holding his phone, man, and he used his nose to push on the chat or something. And he told everybody, he's like, yes, I just used my nose to do something with a chat thing. And everybody's laughing about it. And I said, the nose knows all. That's when I think the shit hit the fan. Like, he literally thought I was saying that he was doing drugs or something. But he misinterpreted it, man. Even though, like I said, I've been in his live videos, been watching for like a month, man. And one time I was in there, man, I'm always saying hashtag dead nuts. That's my saying. That's my thing. Dead nuts stands for dead to the world's negativity. Nuts because we can be ourselves. Anytime I watch somebody's video, I hashtag dead nuts for sure. And you got a tattoo, dead nuts. So, when me and him was chatting back and forth in the live, I said, dude, I'm just going to say a bunch of random crap. I said, that's who I am. I like to just say random crazy crap, man, and make people laugh or smile. He goes, no, Bobo, Momo, Roro, Jojo, or whatever he says, you're cool, man. And so I'm saying random off-the-wall things. People are like laughing at my freaking comments. So he knows I'm just a joke, should I goof around. So, but that other night, he was in another state of mind. I'm not saying he was high. I'm not saying he was drunk. I'm just saying he was in another state of mind for all the trolls and the haters that he deals with. He might have misinterpreted what I said. So he literally blocked me out of the live streaming thing. I'm not blocked in YouTube. Like, I still comment on his things. But I even message him in Messenger, in Facebook, until I talk to him. But I know he don't use Facebook a lot. So, but I did message him this morning on his video, and I explained to him, dude, you need to erase that stuff. You're going to get yourself in trouble because you're going to become #1 prime suspect if anything happens to his Marf's family. Even though Marf's got a lot of haters out there, not just Iggy. Iggy's not the only person that's trying to bust Marf. But last night, people put his address, a person put his address in the motel room and the room number and Marf's real full name. And Iggy got pissed about that. And I don't think Iggy even knew that somebody, I hope Iggy watches, you are funny. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. Yeah, I am. That's what I want to do. I love to entertain. And I like to entertain and have a great time and try to bring a positive message to folks. That's my mission in life. I should have been dead a long time ago when I tried to take my life and drugs, the self-harming, trying to jump out of a 2-story building and hurt myself. I mean, literally, I'm still alive in this world for a reason, and that was my Dead Nuts movement. Ever since I started it, helping people, I found my self-worth. It made me feel good about myself. Smash mouth. Oh, my gentle big Jesus. So yes, man, I really hope people don't take this video in the wrong way. I'm just literally, I want to help enlighten. And I know Iggy's smart. He's from the streets just like me. You know what I mean? I've been in jail before too for attempted murder. A man was trying to beat up his little child on my dad and mom's car when we was at a motel room before. When I was like, just turned 18. This dude's like 6 foot something. And he's beating up his little girl. I'm glad you're still here. Aw. Well, thank you very much. I wish you could kind of see my eyes just watered up when you said that. Thank you very much, because, whew, I got my kids and I love them. I got my brother with Down syndrome, man. I love him to death. Like I know you don't know this yet, but I just lost my sister back June. Every time I talk about it, it hurts. But I lost my sister back June 3rd. And we've been trying to help her with her drug problem, and she kept denying it. I ain't got a drug problem. She used to have big old boobies, man. But she lost so much weight from always doing these drugs and stealing, being in and out of jail because of her drug habits and her stealing all that. June 3rd, though, my mom's been in the hospital too with her heart problem, so I went to Jacksonville to be down there with my mom. Was going to work at my mama's house. But as I was going past, my sister lives like a block from my mom's house. So as I go past my sister's house, I see all these police at my sister's house. And I knew something bad was happening, because I know some of you ain't gonna believe me, but 3 months prior to my sister dying, I got woke up in the middle of the night, like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and these voices was in my head, and they're angels. I heard these voices in my head telling me, you need to get a hold of your sister. You need to tell her to change her ways, because if she don't change her ways, we're coming for her and we're going to take her away. And so I was like flipping out that these voices was inside my head telling me to reach out to my sister. So I literally, at 6 o'clock in the morning, I did a Facebook post, and I put my sister's name in and tagged it to her. I told her, I was like, Mary, the angels told me if you don't change your ways, they're coming for you. So as I'm going to go to see my mom, I go past my sister's house and all the police there. I knew something bad had happened. And she's been dead for about 6 or 7 hours, like literally walked into the bathroom and there's my sister. There's my sister. She's stiff and blue, laying on the floor. Everything's like blue and stiff. You can't really move her arms. And stuff's coming out of her mouth because she's been sitting there. But literally her boyfriend had shot her up with some fentanyl. And it was dirty fentanyl. And it killed my sister. And, and I tell myself that should have been me. All the times that I've taken, I did like 2 8-balls one night. I took 4 hits of acid. I took 2 Rufinols, and I drank a bottle of tequila all within one night because I didn't care a long time ago. There's been so many times it should have been me that was dead, me doing flocka, and my heart is pounding coming out of my damn chest, me laying there, and I'm talking to my girl in England, she's crying, she's like, Mike, please call the ambulance, you're gonna freaking die. And I'm like, if God wants me to live again, I will make it through this. So I laid there on the floor. Every time I tried to get up, I was throwing up, I was sweating, I was cold. My heart was pounding like crazy. There's so many times it should have been me that should have been fucking dead. And I help a lot of people out there, and I really, truly do. I help a lot of folks out there, and it breaks my heart that I could not save my sister because of her drug habit. And she left behind all of us. She left behind her kids. Her kids are struggling. 3 months and 1 day later, my mom's heart couldn't take it no more, and she was so sad, and she just couldn't take it no more, and my mom died. So, yeah, I'm not trying to bring nobody down. I'm sorry. My intentions here is nothing but pure. I hate for anything bad to happen to Marv and his kids. Whether Marv is scamming people or not scamming people, I hate it. I hate it because I am an empath and I feel people's pains, and I want to see the good in everybody. And that's why I'm not hating on Iggy one bit at all, and I'm not going to sit there and bash and hate on Marv. I'll do my videos, I'll be goofy, I'll try to entertain, I'll try to bring some awareness, but my mission in life is not to get lynch mobs after people and hurt their families. I'm never going to try to make up non-facts about somebody to make somebody like, I'm never going to try to, I'm not going to try to go to Jonxarmy and bash him to try to get his people to come like my channel. I'm not going to go to Marv and bash him to try to get people to come to my channel. I don't need thousands and thousands and thousands of subs. If I help one person in this world, I've done my job. My gift in life is giving back. And that's what my gift in life is, man. My sister be pumped in, I bring it a positive. These demons are crying, they said it's a sin. Self-harming, I was bleeding, I was feeling ashamed. Sitting in the corner, never winning my game, I'm insane. In my brain, I self-medicated, look out for the freight train. Destruction, I destroyed, and everything that I loved and everything that I was. So I straighten the positive, hand of the negative. It's time we turn the lights around, straighten that positive, hand of the negative. It's time we turn the lights around, that people be crashing, that people be dying. It's time we turn the lights around, juggling, struggling, I'm trying to make some sense. Why do we create these demons now? Why do we create these events? Faster than a hurricane, it's driving me insane. Well, on my knees, I won't beg you please to stay the hell away from me. Straighten the positive, hand of the negative. It's time we turn the lights around, straighten the positive, hand of the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. I'm crumbling, stumbling up out of climbing these fence, walking around in the fence. My mega ears and my spidey sense, always on the guard, everyone's after me. I close my eyes, but I still see. Stricken the positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. Stricken that positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. 1, 2, 3 in the 904. I'm hitting the streets, I can't take it no more. I'm dropping the bass and dropping it down low. The freaky tweakers can't take it no more. SOS, I get in distress. Won't you lend a hand? Won't you be the man? His mother and his sister too. Just don't know what the hell to do. Now he's popping pills. He's getting ill. He's only 16. Now he's over the hill. Addiction. So let's straighten the positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. Straighten the positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. Well, little Timmy's crying, and the people think he's lying. Kids in school could be so cruel. Now he's pushing his shove in and taking his lunch, flushing his face down the toilet again. I'm feeling ashamed. Timmy's all alone. He grabs his daddy's gun. He's never coming home. Popping up shots, hitting the school. Timmy pops one in his head. He's never crying again. The moon brightens the night, hasn't lived you despite. Open my eyes, then I clear my mind, panhandling, begging for mercy. The jury sees, said it's set me free, not on my own and all alone. I'm just another dog without a bone, yeah. So let's straighten the positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. Straighten that positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. So pull yourself up out of the hole. And if you believe in God, He'll save your soul. Stay focused. What's hard to be what everyone around me, bobbing to my knees, never looking back, over my back, just swinging it back, the fat cat, looking fly, and everyone's eye is staring at you, fly guy, cause I'm just another dog without a bone, yeah. So let's straighten the positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around, straighten the positive and the negative. It's time we turn the lights around. That's my song, something I've been writing for a long time, since I was like 15 until just recently. My system be pumping, I'm bringing that positive. The demons are crying because they said it's a sin. I self-harm, I was bleeding, I was feeling ashamed. Sitting in the corner, never winning my game, I'm insane. In my brain, I self-medicated. Look out for that freight train. Destruction, I destroyed, and everything that I was and everything that I love. So I turned my life around and I straightened that positive. Thank you guys very much for watching. Dead Nut stands for Dead to the World's Negativity. Nuts because we could be ourselves. You can also check me out on Facebook. What's that, George? People won't think you're crazy? Well, that's okay. Thank you guys very much for watching. Much love to you guys. Y'all please stay safe out there. Let's put this fire out, man. Start loving and learning to. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a blessed day as well. Aw, she said I can feel the passion. A lot of passion, ma'am. A lot of passion. Thank you very much for still watching. Hope you have a blessed day.